Hi, good morning. My name's Dani Barnowski. I won't spell it unless I have to because it takes about 2.5 minutes to spell. Just kidding. I'm vice president of the Chamber of Cannabis. I'm a small business owner and I represent a cooperative of intentional brands of all sizes who contribute to the state's economy. Today, I'm here to sound the alarm on a severe threat facing the cannabis industry, specifically the lack of oversight of accounts receivable. Um, and its devastating impact on our industry's viability. I put out a call to my peers and colleagues for cultivators and producers across 6 brands. They privately disclosed that $10 million of unpaid past due invoices are due, and also labs are up in the 10 million as well. The industry hinges on these labs and to keep products safe and a medical grade and to keep our industry safe. The cycle, how it goes is the cycle of retailers who are not paying brands. It's cascading down the supply chain, affecting extractors, leaving cultivators in turmoil, and labs, the people keeping our industry safe, they're going unpaid, leaving producers unable to pay packaging, suppliers, and the list goes on. Those on the bottom of the supply chain are financing struggling retailers, and they themselves are accruing late fees and debt. The industry standard for payment is net 15 to net 30. Excise taxes are due monthly, so depending on the day, taxes are due long before their compensation is collected. So those with the slimmest margins are financing retail operations. But every month the taxman cometh, the IRS looms, and they have the resources to collect, and CCB is sitting. We are in this industry's nascency, and unlike traditional B2B markets, we as the producers and cultivators lack access to credit data. So other than the Whisper campaign, incoming brands are being taken advantage. Calls to receive compensation for goods go unanswered, and the CCB is doing nothing until it's at the point of receivership. So the allure of the illicit market grows, while the industry's good actors are living in constant fear of collapse. We advocated for bills like AB 341 and SB 277 to remove barriers to entry. The issue is they don't want to come to the legal market and compete where we have insurmountable taxes and debt. In 2022, the Whitney grimly reported 24.4% of businesses are profitable. Cannabis businesses are operating at a loss, not to mention the inability to deduct standard expenses. And this board, under NRS 678A.460, is required to consider if there are methods to reduce or eliminate regulations that impose economic burdens on holders of adult use licenses. I wanted to ask Committee Member Merritt, with your background in banking, is this how banking in other industries work? And the other committee members here that come from gaming, are casinos allowed to renew their licenses if they're not paying their vendors? What are the consequences for other industries, and what are we going to do about it? Brands, cultivators, producers were afraid of speaking up, afraid of being boycotted by the retailers. So instead, they're leaving the market, and because they're not getting paid for their investment in producing for our consumers, the innovators go elsewhere, and investors making sound financial decisions are avoiding Nevada. And the good guys who are acting with integrity and paying their bills, they're operating at massive losses, and they're living in fear that they're not going to make payroll, and that the leaders, themselves are going to lose their job. So to address this issue, I'd like to find common ground and work together for regulatory reform. I want to advocate for financial compliance and businesses acting with integrity to continue to prosper. Everyone in this industry can benefit, and not just those who touch the plant. So this is a call for action for businesses and individuals to join advocacy groups like the Chamber of Cannabis and to partner with the CCB to work alongside the industry to institute change and set an example for the entire country. Chair Freilich, can you knowingly let this industry fail before it has a chance to prove itself? And Executive Director Ham, please, I urge you in this committee to take action and perpetuate the reputation that Nevada truly is the gold standard in creating sensible and sustainable cannabis policy. Thank you for letting me speak.